Welcome to Author Timeline Thursday with a quote from Tim Fargo, who said, "Deadlines are a self-imposed prison that can help you accomplish more than you ever thought possible." that's that's a sentiment I wholeheartedly agree with, as we'll get into a little later. Hi there, my name is Christopher Diarmani. It is my pleasure, it is my passion to be here today with you. If this is your first time or you've been here before, if it's your first time, welcome. If you've been here before, welcome back. Glad to have you here. My name, as I said, is Christopher Diarmani. It is my pleasure, it is my passion to empower nonfiction authors just like you, so you can turn your dream of writing a book into your published reality. And the reason why that's so important is because when you turn that dream into your reality, guess what? Fulfillment flows into your life. You get to help others, because that's the whole point of writing this book, right? Is to help others. And a deadline is simply one of the many tools in our author toolkit that we can use to make sure we get our book written, finished, published on time. Simple. Simple, he says, like as if he's never met every deadline in his life. I guarantee you I have not, but I've had to pay the price for that as well. So this is one of the many reasons why I'm such a huge proponent of deadlines. So when we think about an outline, writing from an outline is simply an easier way to write because it creates a fence around your creativity. It gives you some structure to hang things on so that it all makes sense and flows in the particular order. It's just a hedge around your creativity. Think of it like that. Now, a deadline is simply a fence around your time, a hedge around your time, making sure that you use it as effectively as you possibly can. It focuses you so you can achieve that creative goal. In my case, writing and publishing my next book. In your case, writing your first or your next book. But these deadlines, this fence around my creativity and this fence around my time are both critical to my success. They're critical to making sure that my book gets written and gets published and gets out into the world where it can work its magic in the lives of my readers. Now, not everyone views deadlines as well with the positive glow that I do. I have a friend of mine, actually, a guy I've co-written 2 books with, despises deadlines. If I say the word, your deadline is X, he says unpleasant things to me. And often, when we were co-writing these books, what would happen is in the hour before we were scheduled to meet, he would finally get down to work and do something, because he knew otherwise I'd be very disappointed and he didn't want to disappoint me. We both had tasks to do and had to do them. But he hates deadlines. Still does to this day. And I frankly don't understand that, but I do accept it. This is just how he's wired. I'm wired differently, and I'm very grateful for that. But if you hate deadlines like my friend does, I highly encourage you to test out a new viewpoint. Simply try looking at them from another perspective. Think back to the last time you went on holidays. I'm assuming, of course, that you have a job working for a company doing whatever. If that's not the case, apply this to however it fits to your life. On that day before you went on holidays, how much did you get done? You probably got more done in that single day than you did all week, maybe in the entire previous month, because you had to clear your desk before you left. You knew it, so you got it done. That was simply a deadline in action in your life. So why would you treat writing your book any differently? Why would you not treat writing your book as that day before going on holidays where you have to clear this thing off your desk? When you do, it's going to provide incredible power to you. For me, I'm never more inspired when that deadline is looming over my head. It has immense power over me at that point because I refuse to push a deadline. It's just something I don't do. I'm not a writer who pushes deadlines. I'm a writer who keeps deadlines, who meets deadlines, who always meets deadlines. That's how I've trained myself over, 40-ish years of doing this stuff. It took a long time to learn that lesson, trust me. I wasn't always doing it. But once I embraced the idea that the deadline is here to serve me, not to harass me, it took on a whole new meaning in my life. And I was able to use it to soar to new authorial heights. Doesn't even make sense. Anyways, deadlines, of course, there's the big 3: first draft, final draft, publication date. But there's also those small daily ones. Every single day, every single week, we have smaller versions of those deadlines that we need to meet or beat. Need to meet them or beat them if we're going to publish our book on time. Has to be done. So how many words must you write today to meet your first draft deadline, whenever that is? How many days per week must you write? How many hours per day must you write to achieve this? This is all really simple stuff. Manuscript math is a fantastic tool. That's what the slide, what's your number, means. What is your manuscript math number? How many days will it take you to write your first draft based on how fast you write, how much time you can devote to writing? Simple math. Simple math. How many days per week must you write and how many hours per day must you write to achieve this? Will you schedule your writing, those sessions, so that it's on your calendar and it's important? Will you treat them with the respect and the importance those writing sessions require if you're to achieve this dream? I hope so, because it truly is required. And it's also just the easiest way to write. Will you show up on time, every time, and write even if you don't feel like it? If you do, amazing things will happen in your life. Your book will be written, it'll be published, you'll make impact in the world. Your life will change in ways you can't even imagine right now. All that will happen just based on this one simple principle. I must write today. I must keep this deadline today. That's it. It's the only day we have. Can't keep yesterday's deadline, it's gone. Can't keep tomorrow's, it ain't here yet. But when you treat your writing sessions with this level of respect, with this level of importance, you will meet or beat every single deadline you ever set. It's just a natural outflow. You can't treat your deadlines with this kind of respect and fail. It doesn't work. And the most beautiful thing about all of that is that when you approach writing with this mindset, that the deadline is here to serve you, that this fence around your time is the thing that allows you to succeed, the thing that guarantees your success, I should say, guess what? You'll publish your book on time, every time. So with that, I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day, and I will talk with you again soon. Bye for now.